to the channel where it is time for my Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool Champions League round of 16 first leg match preview. Now let's go a wee bit on Atletico Madrid. Obviously Atletico Madrid, it's not the Atletico of old, I have to say. They have had a bit of a mixed season, has to be said. They have won one in their last 7 games. They drew 2-2 at the weekend with Valencia. They were very, very poor against Valencia, actually. Obviously going 1-0 up and then obviously 1-1. And then 2-1 up, and then, you would expect them to go out and see the game through, but it wasn't to be. They were also knocked out in the Copa del Rey by third tier Cultural Leonisa, so that was a bit of a humiliating cup exit that they've had. But having said that, they are still a very dangerous side. And in La Liga this season, they've had 10 wins, 10 draws, and 4 defeats. So it's not too bad. They're sitting 4th in La Liga. It'd be interesting to see how this game will go, because obviously the Wanda Metropolitano has been very, very kind to Atletico Madrid. However, they have had a couple of 0-0 draws this season. I was looking at their fixtures actually. They've had, I think, 6 0-0 draws this season, which is a bit of a concern. However, you could say that Atletico Madrid did lose a lot of players over the summer. I mean, if you look at the players that they lost Antoine Griezmann, Diego Godin, Juan Fran, Felipe Luis, Rodri, and Lucas Hernandez. So, if you lose all those players and don't replace them, then, that's another thing you can say. But this is the thing now. I think this is probably a transitional season for Atletico Madrid, and I think Simeone has said that quite a few times. So, but they're still a dangerous outfit. They are a real tough nut to crack. Always when they come into the Champions League, they're always difficult to beat at home. Away from home, they're not as good. But that Wanda Metropolitano is such a fantastic stadium, and obviously Liverpool go back there to play Atletico Madrid, and obviously the place where they took home number 6 with a 2-0 win over Spurs. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game, and I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I will say that now. I think it's going to be a very, very low-scoring game. But a lot of good players that they've got on their side. So, team news for Atletico Madrid as concerned. Atletico are without João Felix, Kieran Trippier, and Hector Herrera, but Diego Costa and Alvaro Morata could potentially return. Morata played a little bit against Valencia, came off the bench as well, so it looks like he could be fit. Another key players to look out for, obviously Diego Costa, like I've said. Saul Niguez has been very, very good. Jan Oblak, obviously the very, very good goalkeeper as well. Thomas Partey's having the season of his career. He's having a very, very good season. Vitolo, everyone remembers him from the Sevilla days, and obviously he's already played against Liverpool. Played against Liverpool in the 2015-2016 Europa League final for Sevilla, and obviously came out on top in that one. And another player who is back at Atletico Madrid from China is Yannick Carrasco. So Carrasco, very, very good Belgian midfielder. He'll be dangerous. He'll be dangerous as well. Thomas Lemar as well. They've got a really, really exciting squad, and it's going to be a very, very interesting game for sure. But you have to say that some of their players that they've got, obviously, like I said, Morata. So let's have a wee look at their squads. So obviously, João Felix, Diego Costa, Hector Herrera, Koke, everyone remembers Koke as well. Saul Niguez, like I've said. Morata. Correa, young Argentinian forward. He's been very, very good this season. Lamar. Jimenez, obviously, Uruguayan defender. Obviously, he's lost his teammate to Inter Milan, Diego Godin, as well. Renan Lodi, who is a young defender. Marcos Llorente, Stefan Savic, who used to play for Manchester City, of course. Santiago Arias, who's another very, very good defender. as well. Mario Hermoso, Simi Verslavko, who played in the World Cup final in 2018 for Croatia against France. And then obviously Yannick Carrasco as well. So it's a good squad. It's a very, very good squad. So we will see for that one. So that's Atletico Madrid's side of things. Going to be a very interesting game, as I've said. And they don't lose many at home. That's the one thing you can say. They don't lose many at home. I think they had a 2-2 draw with Juventus. I think they beat Bayer Leverkusen. And I think they beat Lokomotiv Moscow at home as well. So going to be very, very interesting, like I've said. So I'm looking forward to this game. Liverpool side of things. Now, let's get to the Liverpool side of things. We've got a near fully strength team. Only Xherdan Shaqiri and Nathaniel Klein miss out for this game. So, be an interesting game. So, how would I line up? Well, obviously, we won 1-0 against Norwich. They obviously drew 2-2 with Valencia. So, going to be a very, very interesting game, I think. So, the team I would play. Now, I've made a couple of changes to this team, and I want to be on the wavelength that this could actually happen. This could be the team that I think will play Atletico Madrid. So, here we go. So, in goal, Alisson Becker, #1 goalkeeper, kept us in the game against Norwich. Fantastic display from him, and quite rightly an accolade, obviously, for the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment. He's excellent, but he's coming up against Jan Oblak, who's a very, very good goalkeeper as well. So 2 good goalkeepers on show for sure. So Alisson Becker in goal. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. No change there. Definitely going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. So that will be that. Alongside him is Joe Gomez. He's going to be playing this one. Thought he had a very good game against Norwich. Played really, really well. So I expect him to play again today. Virgil van Dijk. No questions there. Definitely going to be playing. Andy Robertson, left back. So same back five. So there's no doubt about that. So yeah. So Alisson, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, and Robertson. Now, here is where I think it gets interesting. I think there'll be a couple of changes in midfield. So I've gone for Fabinho. I think Fabinho, I know he didn't start against Norwich, so I'm guessing that Klopp will bring him straight back into the team against Atletico Madrid, and I think we will see Jorginho Wijnaldum make way, and I think we'll see Naby Keita make way as well. Alongside him, to his right hand side, captain Jordan Henderson. I think Jordan Henderson will definitely play for this game for sure. Now, this was the one I had a lot of problems with. I was thinking it was going to be Jorginho Wijnaldum. However, I've made a wee change. I don't think it's going to be Naby Keita. Naby Keita had a bit of a mixed game, it would have to be said, against... he had a bit of a mixed game against Norwich. So I think to maybe put him out of the firing line, I've gone for James Milner. I think Milner might actually start in this game. Very reliable, of course. Very, very good midfielder. Be great to see him back. Obviously came on against Norwich City. So it'd be good to see him back. Good to see him back in the starting lineup. So, bit of a question mark, but I've gone for James Milner. So, Fabinho, Henderson, Milner is my midfield. And then front three speaks for itself. Sadio Mane will come back in. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will make way. Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. So that is my team. So it's Alisson, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Milner, Salah, Firmino, Mane. On the bench, I have Adrian. I've got Joe Matip, Jorginho Wijnaldum, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino. He wasn't in the team against Norwich, so I think he's probably going to be back into the squad here. Naby Keita and Divock Origi. So that is the team. That is the bench. Now looking ahead to this game, obviously they've got a very mean defence. We've got a very mean defence. You can see quite clearly that it's going to be a very, very low scoring game, I think. But if Liverpool were to get a win in the first leg, then, you know, even like 1-0 or, 2-0, then that would be probably almost there, because they could basically try and get. I wouldn't say they're going to play for the draw tonight, but if you would ask me for a draw right now, I would take it. I would definitely take a draw for sure. Also, the fact is that they've got a good squad. They're dangerous attacking players as well. Obviously, you've got Vitolo, Lemar, Carrasco, Morata, Correa, Costa. We all know about Costa as well. So, yeah, looking forward to this game. So, score prediction. I'm going to say that I think Atletico Madrid will score, but I can't see them keeping us out. I think we will score. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And the reason I say that is because I think a draw would be very, very good, because if we were to obviously score against Atletico, then they would need a goal at Anfield. So even if we won 2-1, then they would need 2. See what I mean? They would need 2, because obviously we would have had 2 away goals. So I like the fact that this game is away from home first, and then we can basically see what happens in this game. So 1-1 draw, but I wouldn't need to be too surprised if it's like something like 2-1 Liverpool or something like that. As long as we don't get beat and we're still in the tie, I think that's a very, very good game for sure. So prediction is 1-1. I'm gonna go for a Mane goal for Liverpool, and for Atletico Madrid, I'm gonna go for a Correa goal for Atletico Madrid. I think it'll be a very, very hard game, very, very tough game. When we get our chances, we must take them, I think. And that Atletico Madrid crowd will be definitely on their backs if they don't do very, very well. So looking forward to this game. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below. Also, let me know what your team selection would be as well. Do you agree with mine? Or if you don't agree, then just let me know in the comment section below. But I've gone for a Fabinho, Henderson, Milner midfield. We shall see. We shall see what happens. But it should be interesting. So I'm going 1-1. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. So that is it. That is my match preview for Atletico Madrid against Liverpool. Shall be a very interesting game for sure. Round of 16, first leg. Yeah, we shall see what happens, and obviously the return leg is the 11th of March. So again, that'll be a very, very good wee test for Liverpool for sure. So thank you very much for watching, and if you're new around here, then please hit the subscribe button. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Smash the like, leave a comment, smash the like on this video as well, and we shall see what happens. So yes, Liverpool go back to the Wanda Metropolitano. Should be a very interesting game. Come on, Liverpool. Let's see what happens tonight. And looking forward to the game as for sure. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. And subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.